What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another upload. I'm gonna try to upload every day, man. I haven't been uploading every day like I was because I've been in my head a lot lately and I wasn't living in the present moment. And that's what I want to talk about today. Living in the present moment instead of living in your head. And I promise you, you could see a huge difference when you live in the present moment versus when you living in your head. But I'm gonna try to upload every day for 30 days, man. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna just drop it, man. I don't care how I'm feeling that day. I can feel happy, sad, angry, whatever. I'm gonna be my true, authentic self, and I'm gonna show y'all my true, authentic self. And I'm gonna get my numbers back up. It's gonna be people watching my videos over time, so I ain't tripping. But anyways, I wanted to talk about living in the present moment and living in the present moment and not in your head. And that's what I've been doing a lot, living in my head. And it hasn't been a good outcome because the more I'm in my head, the more I can't enjoy life like right now. The more I can't enjoy living in the present moment. I'm constantly in my head thinking about other stuff that don't even have to do with the present moment. I could be in the present moment talking to somebody, but I'm thinking about something totally different for no reason. If I got to keep thinking about it, then there's no reason to even think about it. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to change nothing. I can't control what I'm thinking about. I just got to let it be what it is. I got to live in the moment now. Living in the present moment. I chose to live in the present moment today. And life was just smooth sailing. But when I've been in my head, I literally been blocking myself from the outside world, blocking myself from socializing, blocking myself from just enjoying life in the moment. I'm talking about I can't even go to the park and sit in nature without being in my head. And I'm like, dog, this does not feel good. There's no reason for me to even be in my head because when I'm in my head, I create my own problems. And that's what we do a lot of the times. There's really no problems out here. We just create our own problems because we're so in our head with these negative thoughts that we use, that we believe that these negative thoughts are us, that we believe that these negative thoughts are happening. When half of these negative thoughts are not even happening, that's just our mind trying to be negative. That's just our mind coming up with stuff half the time. And I was in my head about stuff that I was coming up with instead of just living in the moment and enjoying what was going on now. And of course, there's going to be moments where we make mistakes. There's going to be moments where where negative things happen while we're living in the present moment. But that's when we could block out those negative thoughts. We could block out that situation and keep moving forward, keep progressing forward. Of course, you're going to make mistakes living in the present moment. But making those mistakes, you're not supposed to set you back. It's not supposed to make you get in your head. And I think that's where I went wrong because I was making a few mistakes, but I let it get to my head and I let it take over my mind instead of my mind taking over. Instead of me taking over my mind and moving forward and pressing forward towards better. Instead of taking those mistakes and turning them into lessons, I was turning them into problems. And that's what we do a lot of times. We turn mistakes into problems instead of turning the mistakes into lessons. And people wonder why they keep repeating the same mistakes and repeating the same cycles. Because you keep viewing those same mistakes and those same cycles as problems and negativity that is going to keep repeating until you solve it. You got to learn how to turn those mistakes into W's. You got to learn how to solve those mistakes. Sit back, take some time and meditate on it. Don't let those mistakes keep going and going and going. You're going to see those same mistakes every time. It's really the universe testing to see if you learn from your mistakes. But we never learn from our mistakes because we always in our head creating problems from them instead of just living in the present moment. Because when we live in the present moment, we'll know what to do next time when we encounter that mistake. Because we're going to be so much in the moment that we're not even going to be thinking about it. We just going to do. When I'm so much in the moment, I don't think about stuff. I just do things that make me happy. Living in the present moment, you make yourself happy because you do things that make you happy. But when you in your head, you contemplate, you procrastinate, you do all this because you're like, okay, am I really supposed to be doing this? Blah, 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 blah. Living in your head, procrastination, man. That's the only way to beat procrastination, is to live in the present moment and just do. Because you never know the outcome of what you're going to do. You're not supposed to know the outcome. But we be in our head so much thinking of an outcome that we don't even get the wanted outcome that we want. Because we're not living in the moment and doing. We're trying to live in our head and control the outcome in our head. But we're not taking action in the moment. And that's what I've been doing too. I haven't been taking action in the moment. Instead of me taking action and trying to do something without an outcome, I'm in my head thinking about an outcome and then trying to do something, but I'm not getting the expected results. So it's making me sad and angry, because it's like, dang, I'm really doing this, but I'm not getting what I wanted. Instead of me just doing it and living in the moment and just letting things happen. If the situation doesn't happen, oh well. At least I did something. At least I put action to it instead of living in my head. Instead of procrastinating it through my head. Put action into what you're doing today. Live in the present moment. I promise you, you're going to feel 2 times better, bro. All that dead weight that you have on you, bro, is going to be coming out. You're going to be able to feel more emotions. And I've been feeling a lot of emotions lately. But you know what? I don't let those emotions take over my mind no more. I live in the moment. Yes, I feel the feeling of the emotion, but I don't have to entertain it. Because I know at the end of the day, that's just my mind trying to throw something at me, trying to throw off my vibration. But I don't have to entertain it. I can simply just evaluate it, and I can talk myself up. Give myself a little pep talk. Say a little phrase and keep pushing. Keep going about my day. I can't let that one little negative situation ruin my day. And I let that happen. And I'm guilty of it. I let little things ruin my day for no reason. We let a lot of little things ruin our day when they don't even have to ruin our day. Half of these things don't even be worth something to ruin our day. A little tiny situation can ruin your day. That's how powerful these negative thoughts can be. One tiny situation can ruin your day. Don't let that tiny situation ruin your day. Live through it. So what? It happened. It's nothing you can do. The past is the past. It's nothing you can do. You can't go in the past and try to switch the situation. The situation already happened. So why are you dwelling on it? Instead of dwelling on it, move forward. Live in the present moment. Turn that mistake into a W. That's all you got to do. We don't got to live in the past no more. We don't got to dwell on that situation. It's not going to benefit us. Of course, we can observe the situation. Of course, we can allow ourselves to feel the emotion of the situation, to let the emotion out. Because sometimes that situation can hurt us. And we need to take some time to heal from that situation. But we can't change it. You have to accept it for what it is and allow yourself to just feel it and move on. That's where it breakups with anything. When I went through the stage of me and my ex breaking up, I couldn't dwell on it. I had to move forward. And a lot of people dwell on that. That's why they be depressed and all that. They be sitting back like, oh, they don't want me no more, blah, 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 blah. Learn how to detach and live in the moment. Do different things. Instead of needing that relationship, do things for yourself. Love yourself. Go outside. Do some hobbies for yourself. That's all you got to do, is just be there for yourself and live in the moment. I promise you, you're going to see a whole different result when you just be there for yourself and live in the moment. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I need to get that off my chest. I'm going to be back uploading daily videos, so I'm going to get my energy back on here. My energy never left. The same energy that I had when I started is still here. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm uploading every day. I'm going to have a topic every day. Something to get off my chest every day. Because now, as I'm living under a rock, I done gave up social medias. I'm only focused on the grind. I'm only focused on what I need to do for myself, for my purpose. So now that I'm living under a rock, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to talk about with y'all. And I hope y'all stay tuned. I know some of y'all not looking at my videos. Y'all gonna look at my videos soon. I ain't tripping. The numbers gonna go back up. The numbers been going down because I haven't really been uploading. So, you know, anyways, I got a text message, but you know, it is what it is, man. But I hope y'all having a good day, a good night. I hope y'all staying blessed, staying hydrated, man. Remember, live in the present moment. Learn how to make mistakes and learn how to take those mistakes and turn them into W's. Learn how to observe your mistakes and not dwell in the past, all right? Give me a fist bump. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.